everyone, it's Dr. Nikki. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen again. And today I want to show you how to make one of my favorite things to eat. I can eat this every single day and it's so delicious and it fulfills my sweet tooth craving. And it's a sweet potato mash that's made with only 4 ingredients: sweet potatoes, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and grade B maple syrup. And it's really quite simple. You first take the sweet potatoes and you wash them. And then you lay them out in a pan like this. And then you bake them in the oven at 375 degrees until they get soft, that you can stick your fork through. And they look kind of deflated because so if you see here, they look deflated because as they're baking, they tend to expand and all these juices flow out of them. And as you can even see, it's like the natural sugars of the sweet potato. So right there, see that? That's shiny stuff. That's like the sugar, the natural sugars. So next, what you want to do, and you just kind of bake, I guess it maybe takes like about a half hour or so. And just make sure, you know, that they're nice and soft, like super duper soft. You really want to make sure they're really cooked. And then next you go through and you peel the skin off, every single one. And I save the skin because I really, really love to actually put them in my smoothies, the skins. Believe it or not, it adds this extra dimension. It makes them smoother and more delicious. And it's really nice. So you can give it a try adding it in the blender. And you just go through skinning each one of them. And you can do as many as you like depending on how many people you're cooking for. And now after you've skinned all the sweet potatoes, it should look like that. And you simply just add to taste all the different ingredients. So I like a lot of cinnamon. I just find it to be just so delicious. It reminds me of comfort and goodness. So put as much cinnamon as you like. And with the vanilla extract, you want like half a cap, but if you're making a big batch, you can do a whole cap full. And then next you put the grade B maple syrup, and same thing, it's to taste, so however sweet you like it. So I just kind of eyeball it. Everyone has a different, that's kind of a lot, but you know what? Grade B maple syrup is so healthy, as I've mentioned in my past videos, so I don't feel guilty about adding a lot of sweetener. And then you just kind of mash it all up with a fork and just continue to kind of stir it all up, mix it all up. And as you can see here, I saved the skins because the skins are super duper healthy. Just be sure to wash them properly. And if I'm just eating the sweet potato and not making the mash, I actually eat the skin at the same time. And if you're someone that you don't really like the skin, having it in your smoothie is a great way to mask I think it's usually the texture. People feel like they're eating dirt. You know, it's like really earthy. But in the smoothie, it adds a really nice dimension. So you just keep mixing that up. And you can actually choose to put it in the food processor or in the Vitamix if you prefer, to make it super duper smooth. But personally, I don't really care if it's a little rough around the edges. But if you want it super duper smooth, I recommend putting it in the Vitamix. To me, there's something about mixing food manually that adds a love factor to it. And so you just wait till that's nice and mixed up. And the other thing you can do is after you make it, you can put it back in a tray like this and you can add different toppings to it. You can do, I don't recommend regular marshmallows. However, there is a new brand that makes them. They're vegan and they're not made with sugar. They're made with tapioca syrup and such. So I'll leave the link for that with the recipe for the sweet potato mash. You can also add pecans on top, and same thing, you can saute them in some honey and make them sweet as well. And then you kind of wait till they're, I made that one a little bit sweet, but I love it. And honestly, this is a great dessert, a great healthy dessert if you make it sweet. Great substitute for like ice cream. If you love something that's smooth and rich, this does the trick. I mean, absolutely love it. So delicious. And can't even stop eating it. So enjoy. Make it and tell me how it goes. And I'd say measure out the maple syrup depending on how sweet you like it. But like I said, I like it sweet. So, thank you so much for being here today. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the box below. Thanks so much. Bye.